Hello everyone, hope all is well and welcome back. So it's Sephora VIB sale time again, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my top recommendations for this time around. The sale started yesterday, August 19th, and it's going on till August 27th. If you're a Rouge member, you get 20% off. If you're a VIB insider, you get 15% off. And I thought, it doesn't say, I'm just going off of this card on Trend Mood, and I thought if you're an insider you got 10% off. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe they got rid of that, but I feel like I remember that from last time. I'm not sure. So before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. So I have a variety of products. I have a scent, some skincare, and mostly makeup. So I'm first going to be starting off with the scent, and I've been using this for about a year. I got it the last summer VIB sale, last August I believe. It's the Replica by the Fireplace perfume. This has been the only perfume that I've consistently loved. I always get a perfume, I love it for the first few months, and then I get so sick of it. This one is the only one that I've ever loved consistently. It's just smells so good to me, and I wear it year round. And it's lasted me a really long time. Like I've only gone through that much, and it's been a year. I don't know how. Maybe I just really chinsily apply it. And I find that one spray is good enough for me. Like it lasts on my clothes and on my skin nicely all day, even more. It even like grabs onto my clothes, like even after I wash them, it still smells like this perfume. I just really love that. I've never had a long-lasting perfume for me. Usually they fade off within the first few hours of wearing them. I know a lot of people wear this seasonally. I wear it all year round just because I think that it smells so good even in the summer. I don't know, it's just kind of it's a very warm, cozy scent, but it's very like deep and mysterious as well, which I'm really drawn to those types of scents. And I just really love it, and I get compliments on how I smell all the time. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on my channel, but before I even pulled the trigger on getting this, every time I would compliment on how someone smelled, it was always this perfume. So I thought that was a great indicator for me to finally pull the trigger and purchase it. And if you're a little bit nervous that you're going to get tired of the scent, they also have a small travel size option on Sephora as well if you're nervous that's going to happen to you. But yeah. Love, love, love this scent so much, and I highly recommend it. Oh my gosh, there's a few ravens that just landed on the roof. They really freak me out. Next, I have two masks, and I've mentioned these a lot on my channel before. It's the Summer Fridays masks, especially the Jet Lag and the Overtime. The R&R isn't my complete favorite. I haven't used that one much because I don't really like the scent as much, but I absolutely love these two. I love the Jet Lag mask as an overnight mask. I ran out of my Lush Celestial moisturizer for the past few weeks, so I've been using this every night, and I have seen such amazing results. Like my skin is so much softer, so much glowier, and just overall more like plumped and hydrated and just beautiful all around. And also my boyfriend has pretty dry skin, and he's been using this as well, and he absolutely loves it. I might have to purchase it this sale time for him as a little gift, because he absolutely loves it too. And when I feel like my skin is feeling a little bit dull and it's missing that glow and shine, I'll use this one. It's an exfoliating one. I'll use this 2 to 3 times a week, and it really polishes the skin so beautifully and just removes all that dullness. It reveals so much glow, and it makes you look so hydrated and smooth. It's an amazing mask, and I highly recommend them. And you get so much product in these, and I use them heavily, and I still have like a lot to go through. You get, how much do you get in these? Let me find it. You get 2.25 ounces in each, so that's a lot of product. I have two foundations I'm going to be recommending. These ones I've really tested out and feel comfortable with recommending them. All the other foundations, it's seriously been like a foundation tsunami. I've been so overwhelmed. I feel like I don't have enough time to really fully test them out, so I don't feel comfortable recommending the ones I haven't really tested out fully yet. But at this point in time, I've been loving these two and switching in between them almost every day. And just a side note, I will be doing a video ranking all of the new foundation releases once I feel comfortable reviewing them all. So the first one is the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover. This was the first one I received before the foundation tsunami. And I've had this for a few weeks and I've been absolutely loving it. I actually brought this to my little mountain getaway this past weekend. It's very long lasting and it lasted through all our adventures. It's the dewiest foundation I've tried. It's kind of reminds me of the effect, like the glowy effect that the Glossier skin tint gives, but in foundation form, so it has a lot more coverage. It blends beautifully with a sponge, your fingers, or a brush. It's so glowy, sometimes I don't even feel the need to put on highlighter. I am wearing it today. I do have a little bit of highlighter on, but you can see how radiant and beautiful it is. I've been very, very much in love with this one. It's definitely a light to medium coverage foundation, but I was just surprised on how much it actually does cover, and I've been really, really loving it. And the second foundation is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I thought this was the perfect time to recommend this because you can get a little percentage off. I just did a 3-day wear test, so if you want to see me go more in depth with this foundation, I recommend you watching that. I'll link it up somewhere in one of these corners. But it is a very, I would say it's a pretty good medium coverage. It's not super, super light, but it just truly looks like skin, and it's not super dewy. It's just a really good natural finish, and it just makes your skin look so beautiful and polished, and I just really love it. And the bottle is so luxurious and beautiful. I just love this, and I use this so sparingly because I don't want to run out. I surprisingly only have one blush in this video, and it is the Lila B Be Lovely Divine Duo Lip and Cheek. I definitely want to pick up more of these this VIB sale. This is just such a lovely formula, and the packaging is so fun. It looks like a little skipping stone, and it's so surprisingly heavy and luxurious feeling. It blends out so beautifully with fingers or a brush. It's a nice nudish shade that kind of gives me the sunburn without the skin damage, but a few days after, so when your burn is starting to fade into a tan kind of vibe. This is what that reminds me of on the cheeks. For a cream blush, it lasts a very, very long time. And yeah, I don't see any fading with this. A lot of cream blushes tend to fade, especially like the ColourPop stick ones. Those ones look so beautiful, but they fade so quickly. But this one has a really, really great staying power. And oh my gosh, I just dropped it and I got real scared. It made such a loud noise. But anyways, I love this and I want to pick up more this sale. I have an eyeshadow palette I'm going to be recommending. It is the Anastasia and Jackie Aina collab. This is the first palette in a really long time that I got really, really excited about, like probably since Biba. I just really love this palette because it just has so many beautiful, deep, rich tones. It's perfect. It's going to be perfect for fall. It has those really cool like jewel tones, and I just see endless looks. Like, it's such an inspiring palette to me. I just don't, like, some palettes you look at and you see like 1 to 2 looks, but this one I see like over 20, and I don't know, it just gets me really, really excited. I took this to the mountains as well, and I just love every single look I create with this, and it's just really up my alley because there's not a lot of pale transition shades. Like, it's just all deep, rich shades, and I absolutely love it. The shadows are so richly pigmented and they're so easy to blend, and they also last a very long time on my oily lids. So for that, this gets a 10 out of 10 for me. And finally, I have some lip recommendations. I have these Melt Undertone Nudes. I absolutely love these. There's only one shade that I don't really like, and it's like the mustardy shade. I did a little lip swatch of each shade here. The shade Golden is my least favorite, but the other 4 I really love. They're very unique. They were inspired by foundation tones, which is really cool. But I love, since fall is coming around, that's the only time I wear a liquid lipstick. I just love the really deep ones especially. And I love the Melt formula because you get full opacity, but it's not a thick formula. It's shockingly thin and never cracks or looks too dry. They're also very easy to remove, which I prefer in a liquid lipstick because when I reapply them, I remove all the existing lip shade and then I reapply fresh so it doesn't get crackly or weird. The Undertone Nude collection has so many unique perfect shades for fall, and I've just been super excited about these, as you can probably tell on my Instagram. I think my number one favorite has got to be, oh, I have no idea. I think maybe Ebony and Ginger. Those are the two I've been wearing the most. I definitely recommend you picking up maybe one of these if these tones look really interesting to you. And I'm so happy that Melt is now available at Sephora because they're one of my top favorite brands. But that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like these recommendations. I would love to know what you're thinking of picking up because I want to do a little bit of shopping this time around. I will make sure to link all of these products in the description down below. And before I go, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already and give this video a like if you liked it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!